Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Tony Snell, Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then it's Collins, and it's Capella in at the 5. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is Holiday. The kick out to Giannis. Young with the steal. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one. Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And the Bucks with possession here after the basket by Atlanta. Giannis passes to Lopez. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Antetokounmpo against Collins. Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Got it. Good job in the low post.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Middleton on the wing from past the arc. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Young. Misses off the right eye. Bucks trail by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. Good D by Bogdanovich.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Collins. He dishes it to Young. To the inside. Here's Capella. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now DiVincenzo.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold and then take what the defense gives you.
Taken away by Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Milwaukee making a switch. Tucker's checked in. Hawks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Williams passes to Herter. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Herter. Pass to Gallinari. Pass to Herter. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Trying to end the drought. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herter's able to get his feet set that time.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And good that time.
Well, he's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's Williams at the point. Right side, Williams. It's good on the putback.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
And Connaughton has it in the corner. Down low. Portis in the post. Gallinari on him. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Portis. Atlanta is shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Pass to Okongwu. Williams looking around. To the middle. Herter passes to Okongwu. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Count it.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
The pass to Herter. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Loads it up for Williams. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Hawks making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here is Forbes. Launches it. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Dunn's shot's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. It's good. And it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Well, fast hands from Gallinari. Can't say he's fast on the break, but he ignited it.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
And you think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick, going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting. But Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Lopez, he's checked in from Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken #1.
Young against Holiday. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Lopez. Good work defensively by Capella.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Atlanta making some changes. Tony Snell comes in for Chris Dunn. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. And here is Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Capella finds Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Capella. Shot from 6. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 11. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Williams passes to Collins. 16 seconds left in the first half. Williams dishes to Snell. Outside Collins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. No good there. And that's it for the first half of action. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. And Gallinari, a guy who maybe should have gotten more All-Star votes over the years, Jack. All he does. And that should do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
the
case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that...
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0-of-3 start.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. It's blocked. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 4.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Lets it fly from 18. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Holiday against Young. Kicks it to Snell. This one for 3. Great D that time for Middleton. Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Middleton's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Now, here is Young. 2 points. That one goes. Young's got 6.
Such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
Here's Portis. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Collins checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Huerter. But they recover it. Passes it to Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Young outside. The 3 from Bogdanovic. Forbes with the rebound. The Bucks trail. And there's the call on John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Middleton, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Knocked away. Out to the wing. Back to Portis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Lou Williams is checked in for Atlanta. Six to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Hawks lead by 1.
He's such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Hunter. That one goes in. And it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 15 points.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks on top, up 1. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Outside, Bogdanovich. Inside, here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Now DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton. It's tipped. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez, and that one drops for him. Lopez has got his first 2 points.
Well, no hesitation whatsoever from Brook Lopez at that range.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's DiVincenzo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they had 2 points to this narrow lead.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
On his left side, here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's Williams with the drive. That one goes. Count it.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 19 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Young with no one around. That one misses. The Bucks go the other way with it. Giannis inside. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
And Young, here we go. Lopez with the block. Antetokounmpo inside. Gallinari covering.
Spectacular. I mean, lights out shooting here down the stretch. All of a sudden now they're in a position to win the game.
Young against Holiday. And Gallinari kicks to Snell. Back to Gallinari. Snell finds Gallinari. And he starts out with the miss in this one. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Middleton can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Kevin Herter's favorite player growing up was Dwayne Wade, and that's why he wears the number 3.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. John Collins comes in for Tony Snell. Here's Holiday. The pass to Lopez, 13 feet away. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Yeah, Drew very much willing to go in there, scrap out a rebound, and hit the boards.
And here's Young from the arc, and once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Bucks have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter, really getting it done. Middleton looking it over. Lets it go from 11. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Middleton. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Herter. The rebound by Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Capella covering. Middleton dishes to Holiday. There's the 3. The shot, no good. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. And the starting lineups have concluded. So just welcome to 2K Sports. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Shamet in at the 2. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Now here is Holiday. Here's the lob into Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down. Indoors tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harden. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Harden against Holiday. Pass to KD. And Middleton with the block. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Shamet. Here's Middleton. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Holiday.
A primary scorer for his team. Griffin also has a knack for drawing fouls on the way up.
Blake Griffin hits them both. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Now here's Giannis. And the shot goes in. Giannis has got 6.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Pass to Harden. To the inside. Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen that a time or two from Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Here's Holiday. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
It's good on the putback.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination, so impressive.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Passes it to Holiday. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, this team likes to see Lopez working hard on the glass. That's a part of his game he must continue to improve upon.
Here's Shamet. Pass to Griffin. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter.
DeAndre Jordan simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Outside Holiday. Kicks to Giannis. He feeds it to Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Lopez, no luck. The Nets with the lead. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Dishes it to Harris. Brown outside. 51 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Irving. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. The shot's good from Forbes. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Irving passes to Brown. And he converts the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Middleton with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here's Tucker. Here's Portis. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Net. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the point. Nets leading by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be. Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Bryn Forbes. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Bruce Brown. Jordan can't get it to go.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's Lopez, banked in off the glass.
Brook Lopez never stopped working, especially inside where he has been a force.
Nets leading by 5. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Giannis against Griffin. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good on the shot. Jordan with some nice D. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Giannis. Feeds it to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here's Harden. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shamet with the steal. Outside, KD. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The shot by KD. No good. Connaughton kicks to DiVincenzo. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Nets leading by 9. Here's Durant. Kicks it out to Harden. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Pass to Shamet. Takes a 3. Not going to go that time. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Got a piece of it and stolen by Jordan. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so we conclude the first half. Nets out in front, up 10.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above. That's all for now.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
So for Brooklyn now, they've got Landry Shamet. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Middleton on the wing. Shamet with the steal. Harden against DiVincenzo. Durant down low. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. Giannis against KD. Knocks it loose. Jordan dishes to KD. Clock at 4. Harden the pass to KD. That three off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Giannis against Griffin.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Jeff Green is checked in for the Nets. KD against Middleton. Durant kicks to Harden. Lets it fly. No good off the front iron.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Brooklyn leading by 10. At the elbow, Green. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Green's got his first basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
And that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. Harris passes to Irving. Picked him clean. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Brown outside. He kicks to Irving. A steal. .135 left here in the third quarter. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And here we go. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Irving's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Takes the 13-footer. No good from Irving. Bucks trail by 10. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And Portis throws it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Irving passes to Claxton. Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Claxton with the bucket.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Forbes the pass to Portis, and it's blocked, and he recovers it. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis, and that'll be his third foul so far. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Harden. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Bucks trail by 10. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Tucker in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Harden the pass to Jordan. Durant deciding where to go with it. Poked loose. Shot clock at 3. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Bucks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in, and a change for the Nets. Landry Shamet's checked in for Harris. Now, Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Harden against Holiday. Passes to Griffin. And here is Shamet. Right side, Jordan. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Giannis drives in. Oh!
My goodness.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Harden up top, guarded by Holiday. KD dishes to Harden. Wide open. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Harden with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Griffin passes to Jordan. Back to Griffin. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And the Nets lead by 8.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. And it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for Landry Shamet. Here is Durant. 1:49 left in the 4th quarter. Claxton with the bucket.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Harden the pass to Claxton.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Outside Durant. The dish to Harden. Down low, Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Harden kicks to Harris. The rebound by Middleton. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. No good on the wing 3. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Harden dishes to Harris. The pass to KD. Left side, Jordan. Harden inside the three-point line. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Harris passes to KD. Back to Harris. Harden with it. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, how about the 2008 NBA draft? DeAndre Jordan becomes the 35th pick and becomes an all-star for the first time in 2017. Boy, really an example of what can happen when you put the work in.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good. And the 76ers showing off their style. And look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Now here is Holiday, pass to Lopez, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
Curry kicks to Green. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
The reach of Embiid, just fantastic. Just throw it up there. I mean, he's committed to finishing the alley-oop.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Lopez finds Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis inside. Guarded by Harris.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Simmons passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Simmons looking it over. Offensive rebound.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive glass. Embiid, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Giannis against Harris. And Giannis throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Antetokounmpo against Harris. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Back to Simmons. 5 on the clock. Harris outside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Green with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And a wide-open look for Simmons. Offline with his 3. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the pass to Holiday. Green against Middleton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Aggressive offensive mindset. Defense late to react. Green now going to the line.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, who's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, I love how Embiid ran the floor there. I mean, he found his spot and finished strong.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places, with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Here's Embiid following the bucket by the Bucks. Outside, Simmons. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Danny Green. And George Hills subbed in for Ben Simmons.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. With confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself. Now, here's Thybulle. Guarded closely. Pass to Milton. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Tucker. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Stolen by Tucker. Pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Defended by Milton. No good from Connaughton. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Popped up there for Howard. Hill finds Howard. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Milton. Shot clock at 5. Hill passes to Milton. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee in the lead. It's stolen by Hill. Back to Thibault. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Here is Forbes over Hill. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Tie game in Milwaukee. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Howard. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Maxey. And it's Hill in at the 5. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Thibault can't get it to go.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Now here's Curry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lopez against Howard. Outside for Curry. Stripped away. And Giannis pushing it up. No one backs to stop him.
But when someone's open, Lopez will find using his height to see over the defense.
Now here's Maxey. Defended by DiVincenzo. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Drew Holiday was checked in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Ben Simmons comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Harris subbed in for Korkmaz. Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him. Maxey grabs the miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Green, he's checked in for Seth Curry. Here's Holiday. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Middleton on the wing to the paint and to Antetokounmpo. Green with the block.
Oh, look. Blocking shots is one of Green's sneaky attributes. His exceptional sense of timing.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Brook Lopez. The drive by Simmons. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Floats it up for Giannis. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. Drops in the layup for 2. Antetokounmpo's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Bucks.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Now here's Lopez. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's the lob to the hoop, and the dunk by Embiid.
I love how the big man slips after setting the screen. Embiid, solid at creating opportunities for himself off these sets.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
The pass to Simmons. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
What focus from the young guard. I like how Simmons stayed locked in on scoring despite the contact.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
The 9-foot shot, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Simmons.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons can't get it to go.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the open. And that'll...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot.
Good luck trying to prevent Embiid from scoring. I mean, he's terrific at fending off contact on the way up.
Holiday attacking. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Curry. To the middle. It's tipped. He kicks it to Embiid. 4 on the shot clock. The Curry shot is off.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Simmons. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A different look for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Green. And it's Hill in for Simmons. Here's Thybulle.
It might take a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Pulls it from the elbow. That shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Hill. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Howard. Here's Korkmaz. Another shot. And Chris Middleton. Keeps it alive, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Portis has got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. A junkyard dog. He works so hard for the second chance opportunities.
It's Korkmaz in the corner. It's blocked, and they're able to recover, and he makes that one. Bucks leading by 6. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
Hill inside. Guarded by Tucker. Hill, no good. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
No, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Middleton left side. Passes it to Portis. Over Howard. Portis can't get it to go.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Middleton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Ben Simmons comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Tobias Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton. The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Danny Green, he's checked in for George Hill. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Embiid. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. A shot by Middleton, wide open. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Middleton's got 5 points so far. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes for the throwdown.
And so it's Milwaukee. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been there. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now, Giannis. There's the pass to Lopez. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. Chalk up 2 there. And the Bucks lead by 13. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Outside, Simmons. It's deflected. Embiid finds Curry. Fast break, Milwaukee. Giannis with the ball. And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez up top. Back to DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock.
The massive wingspan of Embiid. I mean, it really annoys scorers. I mean, he's effective at getting into the airspace of shooting.
He gets it in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height is really impressive.
Down low. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Joel Embiid.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Giannis with it. Harris is there. Here's Lopez. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Inside. Stolen by Middleton. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. Finished off the break. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Here's Simmons. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. DiVincenzo with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. He dishes it to Harris. Bucket is good.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. The kick out to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Five to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 22.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bucks.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
And now the 76ers on the break. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good on the 3.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Middleton on the wing, guarded by Curry. Curry against Middleton. It's stolen by Curry. And now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. Stolen by Middleton. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. No good there.
Wonderful instincts on the defensive end. I like how Simmons stays after.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. A great view of our broadcast. We are.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward spot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here is Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Impressive. You like the aggressive mindset. Holiday's not just floating on the perimeter.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Makes it off the glass.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. Shot from free throw range. Good work there as it goes.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Lopez. Basket good.
Crafty ball handler coming off screens. Drew Holiday has the defense guessing. It guesses wrong.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Young, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Holiday. No good there. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. One-on-one fast break. Capella dishes to Hunter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now the pass to Holiday. He dishes it to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Young. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So for the Hawks, Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Hunter, and it's Williams in for Trae Young. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Hawks trail by 8. Williams up on top, defended by DiVincenzo. Williams kicks to Bogdanovic. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Giannis drives in. Collins with some nice D. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. And Tony Snell subbed in for Bogdanovic. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Passes it to Middleton. Outside Portis. Kicks it to Forbes. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Middleton right side. Just 5 to shoot.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Off with the layup. Williams passes to Huerter. Gallinari outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys,
and that concludes the first quarter of play. Milwaukee on top, up 8. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Young and Huerter make up the back. Tony Snell is out there with Gallinari. And it's Okongwu in at the foul. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Holiday goes in. A beautiful reverse layup. Holiday's got 6.
Talk about scoring the basketball. Legit player. Holiday got paid because he can play.
Here's Young. The shot No good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. Can't fault the play call, even though he couldn't convert. That's a good shot.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
To the inside. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Young.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu, and Chris Dunn subbed in for Kevin Huerter. The wide open look here for Holiday. Hits it from three-point range. Holiday's got 8 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Young taking his time here.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Forbes. Holiday out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. So for the Hawks, Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Hunter subbed in for Tony Snell. The Bucks also with the sub. Chris Middleton's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Young outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Capella kicks to Dunn. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Trae Young. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. To the middle. And the dunk by Lopez.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here's Dunn. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dunn's got his first bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. .129 left to play here in the second quarter. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 8.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Williams. Hunter, the pass to Williams. Now, here's Hunter. D right on him. Just 4 to shoot. Collins wide open. He fires. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Williams dishes to Collins. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for John Collins. And it's Gallinari in for Hunter. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Connaughton. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Now, here's Dunn. Down low. The kick out to Williams. Dunn outside. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. What a game it's been for Drew Holiday. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. Here's Giannis, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Atlanta Hawks. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Young's checked in for Chris Dunn. Back to Young. From downtown, trains the three-pointer. Young's got his second bucket of the night. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Here's Giannis. Got a hand on it, but they'll get another chance. Now here's Lopez. Not a lot of room. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Gallinari. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Hunter kicks to Young. And it's good, 2 points. Young's got 7.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists, and also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Holiday goes in. Feeds to Lopez. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Capella. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Atlanta making some changes. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton.
Put the ball in Huerter's hands. Let him make a decision. He can pass and he can score.
1:49 left in the third. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 6.
Physical D right there, but Huerter's mentally tough. Never lost focus.
Here's Holiday. Basket counts. And the Bucks lead by 13.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And Williams, here we go. Deflects the pass and stolen by Portis. Tucker the pass to Forbes. Inside. Here's Portis. Rebound by Williams. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And Herter gets it to go.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots. You can definitely see a difference.
Lobs it up for Holiday. Hammers the alley-oop through.
We talk about Drew's toughness and his all-around game, but he can also flat out fill it up.
Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Hunter for three. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 13. Nobody near Williams. They get it back. Capella the pass to Herter. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Herter in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Done against Holiday. It's deflected. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for Chris Dunn. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Trailing by 13.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Holiday surveying the floor. Giannis inside. Working on Collins. Lock at 6. And here's Middleton. Count it. Good.
Right now he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
Young with no one around. But they get it back. Okongwu dishes to Young. The tray. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Snell from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Snell's got his first 3 points of the game.
And really, Snell needs no time at all to get his jump shot off. He's looking to score once he gets the pass.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Hawks making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Middleton outside. That shot misses. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Snell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Lobs it up for Holiday. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Young outside. Here's Capella over to the wing. From deep, Collins. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Here's Young. He gets that one.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Middleton outside. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Middleton on the wing. 6 to shoot. To the wing right side. Lopez. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Capella. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Young against Holiday. 1:19 left in the game. From deep, Antetokounmpo trying to break loose.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it. Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Good.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Bucks leading by 4. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. He kicks to Lopez. Back to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Young for 3. Another miss by Young.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Ball's knocked loose. And now Gallinari pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Tough guy to defend. Gallinari with the skill, the knowledge of the game, and gifted physically.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. Gallinari hits them both. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now Middleton. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
It's stolen by Capella.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. And they'll have some minutes to make up for it with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And looking at the Nets, Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the point guard position.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now here's DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Shamet. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Here is Harden after Drew Holiday's score. Harden the pass to KD. Pass to Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Harden the pass to Shamet. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Harden.
You know, one of the things that makes Holiday such a terrific defender is his long arms. I mean, he excels at using them no matter who he's defending.
And the rejection by Harden. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
Boy, Boy, DeAndre Jordan still able to throw down these fantastic dunks. And he loves when he gets a chance to do so.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now, here is Harden. There's the feed to Griffin. Jordan kicks to Harden. Passes it to Shamet. Lets the three fly. He's off on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's DiVincenzo. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Nets have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Harden finds Shamet. Griffin with it. Back to Shamet. Durant against Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. Stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden's got the ball, and the shot goes in. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Now here's Harden. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Harden dishes to Griffin. Outside, KD. Jordan, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Fade away, and the basket is good.
The patience that Antetokounmpo plays with is really impressive for such a young guy. I mean, he doesn't rush anything.
Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to KD. And a miss there on the triple.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Lopez. They get it back. Holiday finds Lopez. Over Jordan. Lopez, no luck. Here's Shamet. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And recently, on the subject of trash talking,
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And oh, what a play! Woo!
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Harris. They trail by 1. Outside, Green. Outside, Irving. Back to Green. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tucker. Got a piece of it. Harris outside. To the inside. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Harris. Irving's got his first basket of the night.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Green passes to Claxton. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target with his 3. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Kicks it down to Middleton. Shoots over Brown. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Nets with the lead. In transition, here come the Nets. Claxton the pass to Harris. But they recover it. No good with the triple. Buck shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Irving passes to Claxton. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Portis. And it's the Bucks on the break. Middleton leading the charge.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Here's Brown following the basket by Chris Middleton. Green kicks to Harris. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Back to Connaughton. Middleton outside. Here's the pass to Tucker. Howard down with both hands.
The dribble drive once one of Tucker's weaknesses. Now he's refined it and added it to his arsenal.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Drew Holiday. He's checked in for the Bucks. Now here is Holiday. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And Holiday throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Katie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Looking strong to the finish. When Durant locks in on scoring, nobody's stopping.
Holiday with it. To the middle. Here's Portis. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Connaughton passes to Lopez. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the rejection pipe. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter suit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you're a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been quite a game so far for DeAndre Jordan.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Here's Lopez. James Harden picking up that last basket. Clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
He definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
All free throws good from Drew Holiday. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Nets trail by 7. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Griffin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 14. Offensive rebound. Jordan. He kicks to Griffin. Outside, KD. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Can't hit from 12. Bucks leading by 7. There's the lob after the Kumbo, and Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Durant. Down low. Here's Griffin. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Middleton. Passes it to Lopez. Middleton left side. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's KD. The 17-footer goes down. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
Holiday against Harden. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Joe Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Landry Shamet. And then for Milwaukee, P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. Harden, no good. Bucks leading by 9. Now here's DiVincenzo. D right on him. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
When he's on the floor, Antetokounmpo makes good things happen inside. I mean, he's got so much size and skill. A lot for the defense to try to contend with.
Now here's Brown. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Harden. And the layup is good.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden. So much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Holiday looking for an opening. The dish to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Harden. He can't get that one to fall. Holiday with the defensive effort. Fast break, Milwaukee. There's the lob into the Kumbo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Bryn Forbes comes in for Drew Holiday. Great positioning on the putback. Portis has got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Harden with the stuff.
Now, you can't sleep on this guy's finishing ability. He loves getting room to throw it down on you, and he'll put you in a poster if you let him.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Irving's checked in for the Nets. Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Into the lineup for the Bucks.
And here is Irving. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here is Harden. 5 to shoot. Back to KD. Drills it from outside. Durant's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Brooklyn. Now, here is Holiday. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Got that one up quick. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Yeah, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
And Brooklyn has possession after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's KD. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Now here's DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Middleton outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Whenever you fight the shot clock, you love that Chris Middleton has the ball in those situations because he'll deliver for you.
Shamet the pass to Harden. Plays it up and banks it in.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Boy, nice job that time by Lopez to find space with the cut.
Now Kevin Durant From deep. And the Nets, another three.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Middleton. Here's Lopez. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Jordan after the miss from KD. Jordan finds KD. Back to Jordan. Yep, that one goes.
Hey, that's why you want an experienced veteran like DeAndre Jordan. That's a huge hoop from him.
Here's Giannis. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. The shot will not fall. Great tee that time from Green. To tie it up. And he could not get. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. To stop the drought, and Jordan sends it back. Here's Harden. Yes!
Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
Outside Holiday. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. The sun shining brightly, and before we...
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward. Now here's Embiid. Outside for Simmons. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Wow, hammering it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. For 3, Middleton. The three-pointer is right on target.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
It's Curry outside. Harris against Giannis. And the shot is long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Holiday throws it down.
A great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
On the wing, Harris. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Lopez with the steal. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Outside, Green. Shot to stop the run. Harris dishes to Simmons. Harris passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And Giannis throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Tobias Harris. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Howard, that's good.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Holiday against Hill. Tucker dishes to Middleton. Howard with the steal. Hill with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Taken away by Holiday. Middleton outside. Passes to Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. 7-point differential. And Simmons slams it in. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here is Forbes. A three-pointer off the mark. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Bucks leading by 3. Here's Connaughton. No points in the game yet for him. And stolen by Simmons. Rebound, Milwaukee. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Here is Forbes to the paint.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end. An alley-oop. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Milwaukee on top, up by 5. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Howard. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Korkmaz in at the shooting guard position. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry's checked in for Korkmaz. And George Hill's subbed in for Maxey. Green kicks to Hill. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Harris finds Embiid. And that one drops. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Lopez against Embiid. Lopez passes to Connaughton. Back to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down hard.
And that's about as flashy as you're going to see Brook Lopez get. What a play.
DiVincenzo against Curry. On the wing, Harris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Green inside. Lopez is there. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Milwaukee also making some changes. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Giannis passes to Lopez. Kick out to Giannis. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 7. Milton with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Hill, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Harris passes to Milton. Bobbed up there for Embiid. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
I don't know. 2 strides, 3 strides. What was that? Giannis covering some ground.
The 76ers trail by 13. Now Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Embiid. Simmons comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Hill. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, how about the timing for Middleton? Getting up there, seeing the opportunity on the backside. Sweet alley-oop.
Back to Simmons. Shoots over Tucker. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Simmons got 6.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. He has 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Out left to the wing. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Middleton. Up top, Tucker. The 3. Middleton can't get it to go. And even 3-on-3 break. Simmons' shot is good.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Middleton for three. That shot no good. And so it's Milwaukee looking at a... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3.
And when Embiid first came into the NBA, you know, folks wondered about his offense, but it became clear pretty fast so he can dominate at both ends of the court.
And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Simmons. Holiday goes in, and that one is good. Holiday's got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Giannis against Simmons. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The 76ers trail by 13. Outside for Simmons. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Holiday. Connaughton kicks to Forbes. Back to Connaughton. Embiid with the steal. And it's Simmons penetrating. That shot no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Holiday. Here's Lopez. And stolen by Thybulle. Harris with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Stolen away. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And he gets the bucket. He's got 6.
How about Lopez getting out as the big man with that kind of hustle in transition?
Harris passes to Curry. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And the 76ers with some changes. Dwight Howard's checked in for Harris. And George Hill's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Korkmaz, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Seth Curry. Milwaukee also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Middleton subbed in for Bryn Forbes. There's the lob to Portis. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Clock at 4. Lets it go from 11. Up again. It's hauled in by Thybulle. The 76ers trail by 17. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Howard with the stuff.
I think that's Dwight Howard's favorite play. He loves going up for the oop. Outstanding chemistry between him and his teammate there.
Holiday looking over the floor. And Holiday throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Howard, good.
And Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
And here's Holiday. He's got 8. Pass to Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Hill drives in. Pass to Maxey. Howard with it. He has 6. Good work there as it goes. Howard's got 8.
Yeah, I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it.
Milwaukee with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
Maxey passes to Thibault. From 11 feet away. And it's Howard again missing. And it's the Bucks on the break. Lobs it up for Holiday. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting light. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Hill is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Buries it from 3-point range. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. That one wide left.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
The 3 from Hill. Green finds Harris. The 3. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Holiday attacking. Kicks it down to Middleton. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Hill passes to Harris. The pass to Milton. Now here's Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Holiday against Hill. Here's Portis. Off target from outside. The 76ers trail by 21 to the inside. Here's Harris. The kick out to Hill for the three. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Nice job there from George Hill setting up. He's an effective three-point shooter.
Now here is Holiday. Outside Portis. Here's the three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back. Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
For three, Middleton. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Harris inside the line. It's a hand on it, and Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
And Tucker kicks to Middleton. Back to Tucker. Puts up a three. Tries it from 19. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Milwaukee.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jrue Holiday.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Holiday with the three, and no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Milton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
On the wing, Holiday. He's guarded by Hill. And the call will be against George Hill. That's foul number 2 for him. Middleton left side. Count that one. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Now Middleton is shooting the ball extremely well in this one. Nice rhythm. Might be tough to slow him down.
Curry outside. Offline. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.